Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to show you how to do the wide chevron stitch in crochet. For this project, you're going to need some yarn. I'm going to be using this number 3, number 4 weight cotton yarn today. You'll also need a crochet hook. I'll be using this 4.5mm hook today. You'll also need some scissors, as well as a yarn needle to weave in your ends. So gather your supplies, and let's jump in. For the wide chevron stitch, we're going to be using the chain stitch, the double crochet, 2 double together, so double crochet 2 together, and double crochet 3 together. Those are the stitches you're going to need to know for this project. I will go through all of them, but if you're brand new to crochet and you don't know those at all, check out the links up here where I will put all of the related crochet tutorials for you. All right, let's jump in. So this stitch is worked in multiples of 14. So I'm going to start with a chain of 28. That's 2 multiples of 14. I'll start with a slip knot, and then I'm going to chain 28. 1, 2, 3, 26, 27, and 28. And there we go. On our initial chain, we have to add 3 extra chains to whatever the length of your chain is. So the stitch itself is worked in multiples of 14, but on the initial chain, add an additional 3 chain stitches. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. So my initial chain is 31 chain stitches. Now for row number 1, we're going to start with a double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to do a double crochet. Yarn over, insert the hook into the chain stitch. There's 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull up a loop. 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 of the loops. There's 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through the remaining 2 loops. And there is our first double crochet. And after that first double crochet, we're going to double crochet into the next 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that is going to give us a total of 6 double crochets at the beginning of the row. The first one we did, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 double crochets. Next, we're going to do 3 double crochets together, or double crochet 3 together, which means these 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3, we're going to bring them together into 1 double crochet stitch. So we'll start with a yarn over, we'll insert the hook into the chain, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, just like that. And then we'll yarn over again into the next stitch. So we did not complete the whole double crochet. There's still 2 loops on. Let me start again so you can follow along. We start with a yarn over, insert into the chain, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert into the next chain, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Then we yarn over, insert into the next chain, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now we've got 4 loops on the hook, and you can see we've got 3 stitches together here. So now we're going to yarn over and pull through these 3, because we did half of a double crochet 3 times. So there's a double crochet 1, double crochet 2, double crochet 3. Then we yarn over, pull through those 3, and now you can see they've been connected into 1, and then we yarn over and pull through the remaining 2. And there we go. Now we have 3 double crochets together. Let me do that one more time. I'll just do it a little bit more fluidly. Yarn over, insert into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert into the stitch, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 3 loops, yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops. Double crochet 3 together. Now in the next 5 stitches, we're just going to do regular double crochets. So there's 1 double crochet, a double crochet again, yarn over, insert into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the remaining 2. So there's 1, 2, Here's number 3 and number 4 and number 5. So there's 5 double crochets. Now in the next one chain stitch, we're going to do double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, all in the same spot. So yarn over, insert into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then a chain 1, and then another double crochet in that exact same chain stitch. Just like that. And then in the next 5 stitches, we're going to do regular double crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now in that next stitch, we're going to do 3 double crochets together again, or double crochet 3 together. Yarn over, insert into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 3 loops, yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops, double crochet 3 together. Then in the next 5 stitches, 1 double crochet in each stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Our last chain of the row is our last double crochet stitch. In the last chain of the row, actually, we're gonna put 2 double crochets just to keep it even to the first side, because we had 6 on that first side, that first double crochet and then 5, so there's 6 there. So we're going to put a second double crochet into that last stitch, and that is going to keep our ends nice and straight across. There we go. Now you can see on row number 1, the chevron shape is already starting to show. Where we did the double crochet, chain 1 double crochet, that is creating an increase, which is tilting the fabric down on either side of it. And where we did the 3 double crochets together is tilting the fabric up, creating this chevron shape. It's going to be more obvious as we continue our rows. So let's get into row number 2. We're going to start row number 2 with a chain of 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to turn. Now in the next 5 double crochets, or the first 5 double crochets rather, we're going to put 1 double crochet in each. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, if you look at the work, we are just about at those 3 double crochets together. So you can see this stitch here is 3 double crochets that come into 1 stitch, and we're currently at the stitch before it. So at these stitches, the stitch before the 3 together, the 3 together, and the one after it, those 3 stitches, we're going to double crochet those together. So we'll yarn over, insert into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over into that 3rd double crochet 3 together, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over into the stitch after it, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. And now you can see we've got 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3, 4 loops total. We'll yarn over and pull through those 3. Now we've got those into 1, and yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 to close up the stitch. Now they're stacked right on top of each other. 3 together, stacked right on top, 3 more together. Now, into the next 5 stitches, we're going to double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that brings us to our chain 1 in between 2 double crochets. So we did one of the double crochets was our 5th stitch. Now in that chain 1 space where we did double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the previous row, we're going to put into that whole chain space, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet again. So we're stacking the double crochet, chain one double crochets on top of each other. And then all of the regular double crochet stitches, we're just putting regular double crochets. So that means the next 5 stitches now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're also stacking the double crochet 3 together on top of each other. So again, here we are at another double crochet 3 together. Those 3 turn into this 1 stitch. So we're going to double crochet 3 together, 1, 2, and 3. So I'll double crochet 3 together, just like I showed you already for these 3 here. There we go, we've got 1, 2, 3 stitches, and then our initial. Pull through those 3, pull through the remaining 2. Now we have double crochet 3 together stacked on top of double crochet 3 together. And then we will have 5 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And in our last stitch, that 5th stitch of the row, we're going to put 2 double crochets in that last stitch, just to keep the edge of the row straight. And now that's the end of row number 2. Now after 2 rows, it's becoming a lot more clear, our chevron shape now. And you can see that because we're doing those 2 double crochets at the end of the rows, we end up with a nice straight edge on our rows, even though we've got the curve going on because of those 3 togethers and double crochet, chain 1 double crochet. Isn't that cool? The chevron shape, love that. All right, let's jump in to row number 3. We'll start row number 3 with a chain of 3. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll turn the work. Now we're going to double crochet into the first 5 stitches. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that brings us to the stitch before our double crochet 3 together stitch, this one here. And then the following stitch will be the double crochet 3 together, and then the stitch after is a double crochet. We're going to double crochet 3 together, 1, 2, and 3. Yarn over, insert into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, you've got 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 of those loops, 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 5 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 of the loops, 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 3 of those loops, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops, back to our 1 loop on the hook, and that gives us double crochet 3 together. Then we'll double crochet normal into the next 5 stitches. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 5 is bringing us to our first double crochet in that increase area where we do double crochet, chain 1 double crochet. That 5th double crochet is stacked on top of that. Now we're at the chain 1 space, and in that chain 1, we're going to put a double crochet, a chain 1, and then a double crochet, all in that same space. And then in the next 5 double crochets, we're going to put regular double crochets. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which is going to bring us to the stitch before our 3 together from the previous row. So there's our 3 together, which comes to this stitch, and we have 1 stitch before and 1 stitch after. Those 3, we are going to double crochet 3 together. Once you get the hang of the double crochet 3 together, it is really easy. You just have to sort of remember how many yarn overs you're going to be doing. There we go, double crochet 3 together, and then we'll double crochet 1 time in each of the next 5 stitches, but in the last stitch of the row, we're going to put 2 double crochets. The last stitch of the row is always getting 2 double crochets put in. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last stitch gets 2, 5, and 6. 1, 2. And then we'll chain 3 and turn 1, 2, and 3, and turn the work. That chevron is really starting to come out now. So from here on out, it's just a repeat of row number 2. We start the row with a chain of 3, then we double crochet into the first 5 double crochet stitches, then we double crochet 3 together in the next 3 stitches, then double crochet into the next 5 stitches, then in the chain 1 space, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, then double crochet into the next 5 stitches, then double crochet 3 together, and then double crochet into the next 5 stitches, remembering to have 2 double crochets in the last stitch of the row. I'm gonna zoom through a few rows so I can show you what it looks like as it builds up, and I'll see you once I get to the end of that to talk about this stitch a little bit more. All right, here's what it's looking like after 11 rows. You can see that beautiful chevron shape. How pretty would this be as like an afghan, a blanket, and you could put like tassels on the side, even like a little placemat. I love this little pattern. Okay, I'm gonna finish this off now. I'm gonna trim my yarn. I'm gonna pull that last stitch through, and then I'm gonna weave in the end, and then I'll meet you back here to talk about the final look. Ta-da! Here it is, the chevron stitch. I think this is such a lovely stitch. I think this one's the wide chevrons, so it's got this nice long stitch length essentially. It's in groups of 14, so this is the 14, and then there's the second 14. You can see where we put our 3 double crochets together, it creates this downward taper, and then where we put the double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, it creates this outward taper, which creates that zigzag chevron shape. I really think this would make beautiful placemats if you just did 1 additional length. So we have 14, 14. If we did a third 14, that would be a lovely placemat. I also think this could be really interesting in like a skirt. If you did the chevron and then you took the opposite side and maybe created like some pleats or something like that, you could have a really interesting skirt pattern with this. That might be what I want to use this for. What do you think? Have you done this one before? What did you use it for? I want to know. Let me know in the comments down below. And by the way, don't forget to click the thumbs up button if you liked this video and subscribe if you're new. By the way, thank you to everyone who's supporting the channel this month. Here is the list of channel supporters. You guys are awesome. If you want to support the channel as well, check the links down below for all the ways you can support and join us on this crochet journey. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye!